In talking to Coach Underwood, I think he's very excited about this season. He also knows that there's going to be days when it's going to be a struggle. They have he knows that although they have a lot of talent, they've got a lot of new guys, got a lot of new pieces. It's a new system. They've got a freshman point guard. So they're going to rely on some freshman guards and some guys who haven't played big minutes before. So, and guys who are in new roles. And so it's going to be a growing pains, but I think this team's going to be really good. And he does too by the time they get to January in the Big Ten season.
Yeah, it should be a lot of fun. This team's going to have a pace that's much more Underwood pre-Kofi like, and I think it's going to be really fun for Illini fans to watch, and I think it's going to be a pain in the butt for opponents to play.
It's like the pace of Mike eating pizza.
I mean, that pace, it did kind of intimidate Larry the first time.
It did. I was impressed. It took me a moment. I had to kind of steel myself and get a large plastic bag to cover myself for all the splatter. But after that, it was good.
It's kind of like a shark, like when a shark feeds.
You thought you wore the bib for your own spills. You didn't know you wore the bib to prevent. You wore the poncho to prevent it from coming across the table. That's what
I got nothing, baby.
That's right.
He's gonna tell you what but Brad, I warned him. I said, do not put your fingers or your hands too close to the pizza.
Yeah.
And he did. Larry did adhere to that very well.
I didn't wear a tie, by the way. I did not wear a tie.
Good job. Good job.
Just for the record. But I'm excited for this. Well, both teams, obviously, but the men's team, especially, as Brad, you were telling us last spring, once Kofi made the decision to stay in the draft and not come back, that there was a feeling there, not that anyone was happy to see him leave, nothing like that. But there is this excitement all around Ubben that, okay, now we can play a different style that we've kind of wanted to play, and we haven't been able to because of our personnel. And you mentioned that back in April or May, and you've consistently talked about that. So I really can't wait to see that in action. It's going to be exciting.